Okay, let's make a video. Come to the video builder, and I've been doing a series on this. I did an NFL highest paid quarterback. So let's do NFL highest paid running back. So you could select your concept. So if you already have a video idea, you just put that in here. If you don't have a video idea, you can come to the topic scout and choose your niche or put in a custom topic and get some ideas. But we're going to experiment with just that topic that I chose here. Once you choose a topic, it's going to carry over here. So you kind of have some running notes. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do a video hook or an outline. I'm going to do a full video or a short with just a voiceover. So I'm just going to put in this topic here, and I'm going to do a sensational story, and I'm going to do a reel or a short, just so we could kind of get an idea of an example of what it can do. So you can choose for a script here. You can choose storytelling, educational. So you can choose your style. If you're on camera, you can do a vlog. I'm going to try to do a sensational TMZ style, and I'm just going to do about a 45 seconds to a minute video, or you can do a long form, which is going to be about 3 or 4 minutes. Give this a little bit of time. It's going to do all the research for you. It's going to do, a live Google search. It's going to verify, who the top quarterbacks are. So let's look at the script here. The NFL's running back market just exploded. 2026 record paydays exposed. So this is kind of an example title that you can use. It gives us some, shots, examples. The NFL running back market just exploded. Forget the devaluation talk. The 2026 season officially the year of the mega payday for the league's elite ball carriers. So leading the charge, the new king, Saquon Barkley. He's the first back to ever smash the $20 million barrier. Right. So it gives us an opening hook, scene one, scene two, but the real shocker, rookie Jeremiah Love just resets the floor with a staggering $53 million guarantee. And keep your eyes on Atlanta. Rumor just running that Bijan Robinson is hunting for a $25 million extension. So this kind of gives us the stories. Running back, finally the most valuable position in the NFL. Again, tell us who's overpaid in the comments below. So this kind of gives us a story. Talks about right behind him, CMC is still a gold mine in San Francisco. So it gives us the full script here, and then additional that's going to give us a few some references. So let's check this here. Eagles make Saquon Barkley the NFL's highest paid player. So this kind of confirms this as an official announcement. Jeremiah Love, Cardinals reset running back pay structure. Even though he's a rookie, I think he has the highest guaranteed pay for current running backs. So this kind of confirms that story here. And then here's another story from the Sports Network. He's one of the top 10 highest paid. All right, great here. So, and once again, some of the highest paid stuff is a little bit of debate. You can go by salaries, you can go by highest paid, but we did kind of a sensational story here. So I'm going to go with that because this is accurate based on the references. So I'm going to save and sync this. Once again, you can try this for any topic or for any subject. I'm just doing it for the sports channel. So we're going to mark this as complete. And the next stage is going to be our voiceover. Right. So you can choose some different options here.
Hello, I'm the professor. Choose my voice for your next casting call. Hello,
Excuse me.
I'm the professor.
Okay. The
Hello,
narrator.
I'm the narrator. Choose my voice.
This is the voice that I've been using mostly. And then we have some
Hello, I'm the
female
hype
and male
man.
voices.
Choose my voice for your next casting call.
Hello, I'm the guide.
Okay, so we have some built-in voice. So I'm going to choose the narrator. And then what this is going to do, the first step, it's going to segment this script for us. So it kind of jumps down here in case we want to do a visual storyboard. So this is going to create us the segments we need to build our video. So let's generate the voice here. And what's going to have this in segments, because we know how sometimes you give a long voiceover, sometimes the voiceover can get lost or there can be errors and then you're having to redo the whole thing. So let's play this preview.
The NFL running back market just exploded. Forget the devaluation talk. The 2026 season is officially the year of the mega payday for the league's elite ball carriers.
Okay, so this sounds great. So let's download this audio here. Just so we don't miss it, I'm going to go ahead and just save this. NFL 1. Right, and then let's come back here, generate this voice. And once again, you can choose any voice, and give this just a second. And once again, we're trying to build a good video here, so we want to make sure there's
Leading the
no
charge is the new
mistakes.
king, Saquon Barkley. He's the first back to ever smash the $20 million barrier, raking in $20.6 million a year in Philly. Right behind him, CMC is still a gold mine in San Francisco, sitting pretty on a massive $19 million average.
Right, great. So we have that one there. So let's save this here. And I'm just doing this so we're organized. NFL2, generate our third segment. And once again, this is going to be for about a 45, 55-second video. And we can do longer ones, but we kind of wanted to keep this tight for the example. And this is for,
But the real
NFL running
shocker?
backs.
Rookie Jeremiah Love just reset the floor with a staggering $53 million guarantee. And keep your eyes on Atlanta. Rumors are swirling that Bijan Robinson is hunting for a $25 million extension that will change the game forever.
Right, so let's download that clip. We have our NFL 3. Okay, one more. So let me know what you think of the voice. It is set up so it's try to has a natural sounding. You can edit some of this if you want to change some of the words here. You can edit
Is
that
the
right within
running
the
back
box.
finally the most valued position in the NFL again? Tell us who's overpaid in the comments. Like and subscribe as this record-breaking story develops. Watch this space.
Okay, so I run this once again as like a NFL sensational. It's not too sensational, but it's kind of has a more of a storyline. If you want to run one as like a factual storytelling or a first person vlog, you can check those different script types. So we're done with that. So we're going to mark that as complete as well. Um, Even though this is just a shorter video, I'm going to post this as a widescreen long form. So now we can run our title. So that um, subject carried over here. So we're going to run some titles, and we can run the description. We may have to update the description to maybe put some specifics of the running backs that we're going to be using, but we're going to run both of those. Once again, this is kind of doing a live Google search to verify, what would be a great title for YouTube here. So we have NFL's highest paid running backs 2026, the top 10 list. We don't have a top 10 list. So once again, you can put in some different little prompts based on our video here. And once again, for our script, let's scroll up here. For our script, it gave us this title right here. So this is what I might use. NFL's running back just exploded 26 record paydays exposed. Let's copy this full script. Once again, it's not going to do it's going to give you everything that you need, but if you want to make sure it's tight, you want to make sure you do your own look over on everything. Once again, this does have a built-in playbook. It's going to give you, the most optimized titles and things based on what you're doing here. This is the full description here. I'm going to save this one. When we read through it here, as we analyze Christian McCaffrey's continued dominance, it has a lot of extras that we're not necessarily covering, but that's okay. Let's save these to notes, and I'm just going to show you how easy it is. Let's go. We copied that script. Let's go ahead and put our script uh, in there for our. That's a long prompt there, but it's going to give us a description based on that script there. So once again, it automatically did everything for us. But now with all that information, it gave us an accurate script, and we can save that to notes and save that one to notes. And then it gives us a suggested file name. Um, we create a a thumbnail here. I'm going to go ahead And let's just go ahead and leave it at that one there. So what how the thumb, so once again, now we're building all of our assets for our video here, the title, the description, our thumbnail. Thumbnail Studio is going to work in two steps here. The first step is going to be to kind of give us a prompt, what the thumbnail concept should look like. So if you want to, create your own thumbnail, you can use this prompt here. It gives us a visual concept. We can save that to notes, some suggested caption overlays, and then we can choose a certain style that we want to create. Let's just choose a hyper reel, and this is going to give us a Saquon Barkley thumbnail. So let's try that one here, and it's going to do a hyper reel. So give this just a minute. So here's a Saquon Barkley contract extension, and it gives us the caption over there. So this would be for our thumbnail. We can come back to this later to edit some of this, what we want to do here. So let's go ahead and just remove that caption. I'm going to download this in case we have to use it later. So now we have like our thumbnail concept here. So, we could create a different one, but this kind of gives us a baseline. And once again, we have our captions. So you can, if you want to spend time right now, we can edit the thumbnail. It gives us these preset captions. We can change the font. We can come to the styling here if we want to change the text fill to something different and the outline. So we have some different options here. I'm going to go ahead and remove this for now. Now we have a few different options. We could these are some extra advanced tools, community engagement. If we want to create a community post about this video, if we want to get some ideas for some shorts and some other long form expansion ideas, we can do that as well. But for this video, we're going to skip through that. We may use this later on, some A/B testing. We can put in, two different title angles, our topic, and get two different title angles, and then we can also compare two different titles here. So you can use this, once again, for your current videos now. So let's go ahead and mark this phased as complete. So we can come down to our video brief here. And what our video brief is going to have is, first of all, it's going to have all of our notes that we saved previous. Like I told you, I did a previous video on the NFL quarterback. So this video is going to be on the running backs here. So I still have all of those running notes. Okay, so let's scroll down here to our titles that we just created. So we have our titles we just created here. Let's say I want to save all of these titles. We can mark which ones we want to save. I have both of these file names. Let's see what the video description we wanted to use here. Let's go ahead and get that video description. So what we're doing is this is kind of our production brief. So once we're done with the video, that we're all ready to go. You can clear this out at any time. I just had some saved here because I was kind of working on a series of these types of videos here. It gives us our thumbnail concept. Let's see, had some other. Here's our script here, so we can save that. Our voice segments. Let's see here, the running back market. We had our voice segments here. And then our selected concept was the running backs. So once again, this is like a running track of all your notes. Once we have that, we can export that. And now we have a full production brief of everything that we did. So if you want to just work on this video later, we have our titles, descriptions, our keywords, everything like that. So you can just use this as hey, I create a couple ideas for some videos and then just reference that later. And you can just copy, once again, all this information directly into YouTube, copy this description, copy these titles. But let's get back to building the video here. So let me clear out so we're not confused. I'm sorry, I was working on another video. for my Rich Fabulous channel on this page. So I'm just going to delete out or clear out some of the old photos here, but this is kind of our media staging area for the video builder. You can check out this video. So now that our video builder, we have all this here. So what we're going to do is we're going to import our script from our notes and our scratch pad. A couple things. This is kind of the running, information, all the titles we have saved, everything like that. This is our just a scratch pad of some of our notes if you want to reference later. But let's go ahead and build our video here. So the first thing I'm going to do is add our first voice clip. We had our downloads NFL 1 here. So let's go ahead and add that. This kind of hovers over, make sure we have our script, and then we're going to see what media we're going to generate. We're going to generate some media here. So you can build the video a couple different ways. Now that we have your script, you can add your own media clips and build this out. That's what I had down here. Or this is our kind of our lazy video builder here. I'm going to do some hyper real images. So you want to drop down what type of images you want. I'm going to do hyper real. And then I'm going to go ahead and generate some images here. So give this just a minute. So what this is going to do is generate 3 images to kind of match up with this script that we can add to our video segments. So give this just a second to generate the images. But this is supposed to match up with what your script and things are here. What I'm going to do, so I don't forget this, you can save all of these images. I'm just going to right click and save them, even though we haven't seen them yet. I just kind of want to have these in case we need to change anything later. And then this is our opening line before we get playing the images. We can add some music. So we want to build the video here. So these are some pre clips, some pre music clips. So let's go ahead and add this one here. So this is going to be kind of some music you're going to add to that first segment. Let's go ahead and add a music clip as well. Let's see, this one just exploded. So let's move this up. So what we're doing is building our first segment. We have the images, we added our voice clip, our music clip, and our voiceover. And once again, we're not kind of just making whatever slops together. We want to, if we're going to use the AI tools, we want to kind of use them to help us build some of these, but then make sure the video looks good. So let's play the first segment here.
The NFL running back market just exploded. Forget the devaluation talk. The 2026 season is officially the year of the mega payday for the league's elite ball carriers.
Okay, so that's not bad for the 3 generated images. If we wanted to create these again and see what it generates, you're more than welcome to do that as well. Or you can come up here where we were making our thumbnail. Okay, and if you want to create some additional images here, or put in a custom prompt here and generate some additional images. So we have our video builder, right? And that's going to create some automated images for us. But if we don't like some of these images and we want to add some more, we can come up to that thumbnail editor and put in some custom prompts if we want to add some additional here. So let's come back down and build the next segments. We have segment number 2. We're going to add the voice clip number 2 here. And so once again, it's going to show some wide shots of what it's supposed to look like. So we're going to make sure it's on hyper real still, and we're going to generate 3 images. We can add music now if we want. Let's see what would be a good little. This one might be good for the next clip. So let's add that there. And Once again, these images are going to take just a second to generate, and they're going to just add directly here. And once again, bear with me, I'm just saving these here in case I want to use some of these later. And then for my purposes, I kind of want to look over these later to make sure they're all looking good for our particular video. So let's hover over, see what the script says. Leading the charge is the new king, Saquon Barkley. First ever $20 million contract. So that's, since it's mentioned some money, let's add a cash register play. So let's kind of move this up to where it's going to kind of mention that within the script here. So let's see what this part of the video looks like.
Leading the charge is the new king, Saquon Barkley. He's the first back to ever smash the $20 million barrier, raking in $20.6 million a year in Philly. Right behind him, CMC is still a gold mine in San Francisco, sitting pretty on a massive $19 million average.
Okay, great. So this video the images could have been a little bit better here, and that's why, if you want to give it more direction in the thumbnail studio, and we'll do that later, where what I would recommend is, say, adding another picture of Christian McCaffrey and Saquon Barkley here. But before we do that, let's go ahead and create the next say segment in case we have to do anything more. And once again, this is going to kind of be a demo, so you kind of get what we're doing here and what all this looks like. So we're going to add the voice clip number 3, and then we're going to generate 3 images here. And once again, we're kind of just leaving this up to the AI. It's getting its image prompts based on the script here. So once again, if you want to add some additional images, we're just adding 3 images to each clip. You can download 3 and adjust these here. This is, once again, just a great video builder to kind of build what you need here. So let's go ahead and save that one here, and save that one here. Okay, so let's add some music. The real shocker, let's do kind of a little dramatic opus one here. All right, so let's see what the script says. We can add another cash register sign here, but let's go ahead and do like a karate chop at the opening, just so it kind of. So let's see what this one looks like here. And once again, this is wrong here. So I'm doing this live just as I'm showing you. So the image looks good, but 2024 NFL draft, Jeremiah Love was drafted by the Cardinals. But let's
But
play
the
this
real
here.
shocker? Rookie Jeremiah Love just reset the floor with a staggering $53 million guarantee. And keep your eyes on Atlanta. Rumors are swirling that Bijan Robinson is hunting for a $25 million extension that will change the game forever.
Okay, so even with this here, it wasn't bad. That first image we would need to change out, but you get the idea. Not everything's going to be perfect, but it does, like I said, it's saving. Those 2 other images were great based on what our video is here. So let's add the final voice clip here. NFL number 1, and let's generate 3 images. So give this just a minute here. So what we need to do is we need to create another Christian McCaffrey image and then a Jeremiah Love image to kind of replace out here. All right, so it's going to create this, and this is going to be the end of it. So let's do kind of a survive the montage ending of this video. You can use the same music. I'm just kind of giving some ideas of what we can do. Once again, those are all built in. These are all YouTube approved sounds. They're like royalty free. And since it's the end of the video, We're asking for some comments. Let's add a bell ding. And even the sound effects are kind of just the most that you're going to need for this type of video. So let's play the last segment here.
Is the running back finally the most valued position in the NFL again? Tell us who's overpaid in the comments. Like and subscribe as this record-breaking story develops. Watch this space.
Okay, so that's the complete video. Let me, before I forget, let me download these unless I already did, but it's okay. Let me download this. So what we're going to do, so we have the video complete, but I don't want to just waste the time just making this video just to make a video here. So let's see what we need to do to kind of help out with
The
some of
NFL running